Know what's waiting for us here?
Apart from Crow, bloody murderous savages and a lot of trigger-happy protectors, I'm guessing.
Terrific.
Aye, and I'd like to know how Crow made it past him.
So what's so dangerous about Crow?
It's surely not his brains. Dumb as a rock full of barnacles, so he is.
He doesn't sound so tough to me.
Don't underestimate him, lad. He fixes on something, and then goes for it full tiller. That's what makes him dangerous. It's dangerous to get in his way, and dangerous to try and corner him, like we're doing.
What now?
Ooh, build a little farm, get some sheep, maybe a goat. Or we could look around instead of hanging about doing nothing.
How am I doing?
Better if you spent as much time fighting as you do chatting up the locals.
I wish I hadn't asked.
We don't have time to waste boosting your ego.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
These things are disgusting. You're not alone. Another one down.
Yeah. Ha. Ha. Ha.
Another one down. Because I'm a woman doesn't mean I won't kick your ass.
Still die the same.
Wow, look at that! Must be an old native temple. It's incredible.
See more impressive structures.
Faranga, blah blah, volcano keep, blah blah blah. I've heard the tale, thanks. This culture is very different. It's said they can control animals, even people.
With their minds? They can do that? That would be a handy trick to learn.
It's horrible, making people slaves. Just let them try. No one is taking control of me.
You sure? You do what I say all the time already.
Maybe you should look around for anything useful, then let's move on. Quickly.
The shaman of the Shaganumbi caught all the thoughts of the dead in the bottle. As long as it remained closed, their wisdom would be kept safe for all time. If the bottle was opened, however, the wrath of the dead would be unleashed. I can't decipher the rest. I haven't got the item I need.
Come on, let's both take it on.
Fine bit of beast killing. Halt!
Capusheku?
Now I've seen it all. Pirates and savages allied together.
Steelbeard? What the fuck are you doing here, you rancid old gold shagger?
Katayopi.
What's he saying?
I'm Captain Steelbeard, boy. I don't need permission from a runt like you to be here.
Capusheku! Capusheku Bambule!
This isn't gonna end well, is it?
Watch it, you old has-been. Messing with us means messing with Captain Crow.
Crow? I remember him when he was still scrubbing seagull crap off ship decks.
Enough talk. Kill 'em.
Katayopi.
What's that mean?
It means first we kill the idiot who doesn't speak our language.
Let's have at him!
Hit the bastard. We barely got here and you already got us in trouble.
It was Crow's men that started it.
When you were 5, from the sounds of it. Right, I'm going to take a closer look at that tower.
Good spot for a camp here. Well, would you look at this? Good Tacarigua rum. But hairs on your chest, that does. Made by old Booze himself, I'm judging.
So they were sitting up here getting drunk?
Be poor bloody excuses for pirates if they weren't. Let them get drunk and then take 'em by surprise. Always the best way.
It's an honor to see a master tactician at work.
Impudent young pup. So why were there only 4 of them, eh? See their faces when they clocked me. Shit themselves, so they did. If they knew old Steelbeard was coming, there'd be a dozen of them at least.
Any chance I could have some?
Bugger off. One of us has to stay sober, don't they? Or do you want to end up like those dumb bastards over there?
How come you're not the one staying sober?
Because I've got a reputation to protect, don't I? The lads here I pass up a chance to get drunk and they'll be thinking I gone soft. Can't be having that, can we?
What do we do now?
Crow got help from some savages, but that doesn't mean he's got 'em all on his side. They're a tricky bunch. I need to find out how much of a hold he's got on him.
What about the protectors?
They'll be hiding behind their barricades in Puerto Isabella, knowing them. We managed to get them to grow balls, and maybe they'll help against Crow. One thing puzzles me. I'm still wondering where Crow's ship's gone.
Maybe he's got it hidden offshore somewhere.
Maybe. But I reckon not. If they captured it, then it'll be sitting in the harbor at Puerto Isabella.
What's so special about that ship anyway?
Well, what if Crow hid the Titan harpoon aboard it?
Then the Inquisition would have found it.
Crow would be a piss-poor captain if he didn't know the best hiding places on his own ship.
So what are we gonna do?
We've got what you might call a command decision to make. Go see what Crow's been up to with the savages, or head south to Puerto Isabella to find his ship.
What would be waiting for us at Puerto Isabella?
A whole bunch of unfriendly Inquisition bastards, that's what. Town defenses manned by protectors, and the surrounding area patrolled by more of them.
And going there sounds like a good idea to you.
Cheeky little piss stain.
But you think they might help us against Crow?
I hate protectors, and they hate me, but we both hate Crow. All it needs is some fancy talking to persuade him to help us. Handy shots, them protectors. Could shoot the arse off a fly. Wouldn't mind having someone with that kind of marksmanship on our side. You ask nice, and if they don't kill you, maybe they could teach you.
Maybe we should go to the Inquisition and find that ship.
As you wish. I'll show you the way to Puerto Isabella. Let me know when you want to be underway. Sneaky bastards. They're working with the savages. That's Crow's game, is it? Well, we're here. Might as well take a look around.
Just take a look around.
Oh, aye. What have we here? Drop of rum.
Just take a look around.
I'm ready. Let's go.
This way, to Puerto Isabella. Follow old Steelbeard. Charge! Wild beast. They still die. Don't let him. This way, lad! See that? That's trouble, that's what that is.
See what?
Them firebirds. Bloody nuisance they are.
Think we should find another way?
What other way? No choice but to get across that bridge. Bastard firebirds. Me and them got what you might call a history. Right. Let's have at 'em. There's no fight without steel here. Stay behind me! Yeah, firebirds. I hate them, so I do.
So much for the Firebirds. Let's move on.
I'm with you there. This way, lad! Stay behind me! There, to the west. Do you see? Bad way to go. The Inquisition is sure to have outposts there. Best if we just keep following the coast. Stop your gawping then! Let's go! Ah, here's where it gets tricky.
Really? Why?
2 ways into town. I'm buggered if I can remember which one goes to the north gate. We could keep on going south, or take the route through that cave. Risky, though.
Why?
Rats. Bloody great big nasty ones.
I don't care if you're scared of rats. We're going through the caves.
I was afraid you'd say that. I reckon I'm drunk enough to face him, so let's go. Follow old Steelbeard. This way, lad. Hang on. Something's wrong here. Hear that? There's things bigger than just rats in here. Maybe we should have stuck with the coast.
Let's just keep going. Come on.
Aye, and hurry. I might be starting to sober up now.
Another one down.
Stay behind me. Charge! Fine bit of beast. Arses, what did I bloody tell you? This way takes us into the west side of town, sure enough. But we'll have to cross that bastard of a bridge first. No telling from here if Crow's ship's there or not.
We're almost there. We'll keep going.
Will we hell, lad? The protectors see me and they'll clap me in irons. That's assuming they don't just shoot me on sight, mind. You want to go on? You'll have to do it on your own.
Then we'll go back and follow the coast again.
Aye, that sounds like a good idea. This way, lad! Fine bit of
A woman
beast.
doesn't mean I won't kick your ass. I got you back.
Like a good fight. Stay behind me! Bloody cave. Not the kind of dark hole I likes best.
Well, it was worth a try.
Southwards it is then. Come on. This way, lad! Charge! Still dying. Follow old Steelbeard. Stay behind me. This way, lad. See? Not far now. We just need to get across that bridge.
Then let's go.
Follow old Steelbeard. Follow old Steelbeard. Fine bit of beast killing. Hang on there! This way, lad!
Come on, let's both take it on.
Stay behind me. Arses. That isn't Crow's ship at anchor. You'll have to go on into town by yourself.
Why is that?
First sight of me and the Protectors will be all over us. You, though, they don't know you. They don't care about you. So it's up to you to go in there and persuade them to help us. Good. Give me a shout when you've found something out. I'm off back to camp to safeguard the rum supplies.
Where's he off to?
He's going to his storehouse. Back to his rum barrel.
Perfect. Took him bloody long enough.
Huh?
You are a bit slow, but I think it's charming.
Get to the point.
He loves to tell stories when he's drunk. Maybe he'd tell you about his treasure with enough rum in him.
You're not coming along?
Oh no, this is a job for a man. But I guess you'll have to do. I'll see you later. Just take a look around.
Halt! This is Puerto Isabella, under the protection of Commandant Sebastiano of the Inquisition.
Well, I'm in the right place then.
Just a moment, pirate. What's your business here?
I'm looking for help in the fight against Captain Crow.
Crow? You really think you're good enough to take him on?
That's why I'm looking for help.
But how do I know you're not here as one of his spies? Or maybe you're in league with the savages? The whole city could be in danger just because I let you in. You see my problem?
Look, I'm not here to cause trouble.
And you can prove it by paying me a good conduct fee.
A good conduct fee, as proof of my good intentions, right?
Exactly. Your genuine villain would try to bluff or threaten his way in. But an honest man would happily pay up and then go about his business without any trouble.
That sounds a lot like someone asking for a bribe. I wonder what the Commandant would have to say about that.
Give me a break. I'm just trying to help you out here.
You could help me out by just letting me in.
All right, you can go in. You'd best report to Commandant Sebastiano straight away. But remember the rules. Pistols holstered, and keep your hands off other people's property.
I'll give it a try.
See that you do. Oh, and welcome to Puerto Isabella.
Hey, you know anything about a Gucho called Crow?
Palava? You want to talk? I am hungry. Bring me meat, then we will talk.
I'll see what I can find.
My place is here now.
You look like a man in need of a drink. I don't know you, do I, love? It's not often one sees a new face round here.
And whom do I have the pleasure of addressing?
A man with manners. Now that is a very rare thing round here. I'm Sophia. A pleasure to meet you, darling.
I could use a proper drink, yeah.
No one goes thirsty at my place. What can I do for you, love? Grog, is it?
What else have you got apart from grog?
Take a look, love. I'll exchange most things. But where treasure's concerned, I can pay you in gold.
Sounds pretty good.
Anything else you want to know, love? You only have to ask.
What treasure can you find here?
The old temples are filled with gold and jade. Statues, idols, masks. Any man brave or stupid enough to go looking for treasure can end up very rich.
Or very dead?
Of course, if it's gold you're after. I've got a job needs doing. It's not exactly a risk-free proposition, mind.
Is there anything particular you want to trade?
Well, since you ask, love, I can always use a few decent bottles of wine. Not so long ago, this storehouse wasn't guarded very well. Most of the wine got liberated.
What's that got to do with me?
Almost everyone round here has a bottle stashed away somewhere. If you find one, I'll pay you well for it. What'd you say?
How many bottles do you need?
5 will do me, but I'll take whatever you can find.
I'll see what I can lay my hands on.
Good. I'll be right here, love. And if you're looking for someone, you'll probably find him here.
What brought you here?
Didn't have much choice, love. The old empire's in ruins. Miguel and me, we saw the writing on the wall in Caldera, so we took the first ship out.
Tell me more about Alborea.
Well, it's a big old place, Alborea. You can find most things you need here on the Sword Coast. It's not the safest place in the world, but we've got the Inquisition to protect us.
I'd like to know more about the Sword Coast.
Fire away, love.
Why is this spit of land called the Sword Coast?
Oh, blimey, love. What a question to ask.
You don't know.
I suppose, well, on the map it looks curved. A bit like the blade of a cutlass. Could be worse. They could have called it the Pork Sword Coast.
Why wasn't this coast destroyed?
I don't know, but just because it hasn't been destroyed doesn't mean it's not dangerous. But we've got the protectors to patrol the place.
Is it dangerous?
Well, there's wild animals for starters. Monkeys and jaguars and what have you. And then there's the Shaganumbi. Savages who live somewhere inland. We don't trade with them.
But you let them work for you.
Any you see round here are slaves, love.
Teach me something.
Everything I know I learned at the University of Life. But I'll try.
Let's trade.
No, I haven't got time right now.
My place is here now. My place is here now. I can't see you. Stop that.
Una palabra.
What's the point?
And where do you think you're going?
On the ship?
No, you're not. Orders from the Commandant.
Swig of grog?
Don't mind if I do.
Now can I go onto the ship?
No.
Are you going to take a break at some point?
So you can sneak on? Think I was born yesterday?
Well, I'll be off then.
Mind how you go.
My place is here now.
Yes, I'm Miguel, storehouse master here at Puerto Isabella. And what can I do for you?
Have you goods you can sell me?
No, my wife Sophia handles that.
I thought you were the storehouse master.
Like I don't have enough to do, all the paperwork and stock keeping. And since Alcazar instituted rationing, everything has to be double-checked. Bookkeeping's a very nerve-wracking business, you know. Anything goes wrong and it's me who gets blamed.
Maybe they should pay you danger money.
I just want people to appreciate how much work all this takes.
People. They really are a bunch of ungrateful bastards.
You said it, my friend, you said it. You seem to be a man who gets around.
You could say that.
There are some cargo crates lying on the beaches. It's all stuff that's been washed ashore at some point.
And you want me to bring them to you?
I'll reward you handsomely for it. So think about it.
Why the rationing?
Purely a precautionary measure. It's all because of that pirate Crow. Until we know how much of a threat he is, it's best to be careful. Who knows how long we might be here.
What do you know about Crow?
He just suddenly appeared offshore one day and attacked one of our outposts. Only Alcazar's quick action saved the colony from being looted.
What did he do?
Seized and sank Crow's ship. Pity about the provisions aboard. We could have used them.
So what's Crow up to now?
He's lost his ship, but he's still somewhere out there in the jungle. Pirates. There's no end to the trouble they cause. So I'd be careful if you're planning on going out there. Alcazar's playing a waiting game with him. That's why we're on rations.
This colony, quite a place.
It's a foothold, really. A base to expand out into the rest of the continent. The lowest level is in the harbor, where you'll find a gate and the storehouse. It's forbidden for you to go there, though, or onto the ship. The central level's the craftsmen and pig farmers. Commandant Sebastiano and his protectors are up top in the garrison. Anything else I can do for you?
Where am I allowed to go?
Not into any of the buildings, particularly the storehouse or the ship.
And the garrison?
You'd have to see Commandant Sebastiano about that.
Any other entrances into this place?
A path through the valley to the central level, guarded, of course. And then there's the main gate up near the garrison.
That's guarded too?
You even have to ask? Go, please. Go on, get out of it.
You're looking at the guns? Beauties, aren't they? The muzzles were especially cast for this expedition. Got a much longer range than most deck guns.
Nice.
Nice. Nice! What do you see here are the finest cannons ever made on Caldera.
You're the cannoneer, right?
Is it that obvious?
No, actually.
Tell it like it is. I won't be offended. Fact is, sometimes I get a bit carried away. Cannons are my life, though. I love them. You, know much about the sea? You look like a sailor.
I served under Captain Steelbeard.
The Steelbeard? You're a pirate? You've been in sea battles, then? I'd love to be in a real sea battle, me.
Why are the cannons facing seaward?
We've got muskets to keep the Moluccas at bay. But what if a ship comes? Crow's tried his luck already, cheeky bastard. But the Black Betty gave chase and sunk him.
Are those all the cannons?
No, there's more on the towers. So we can catch the enemy in crossfire, see?
Have you ever served aboard ship?
Of course. Cooped up in the dark, being pitched this way, rolled that way. Takes a master cannoneer to fire off a good shot in that sort of situation.
Hello?
Yes, young fella, what is it?
Shiny. Are you the blacksmith?
Hammer, apron, anvil. Any of that starting to say blacksmith to you? Another bloody idiot. Can't be any worse than those protectors, though. The state they keep their weapons in. Bloody disgrace, so it is. And who do they blame, huh? Who has to fix them?
Perhaps I can help.
You? A blacksmith?
I could learn.
You'd be better off learning to dress properly. But I could use help with these swords.
Could you teach me your craft?
Tricks of the trade, eh? That'll cost, mind. I'm not here doing this for the good of my health. And no haggling. I can't be bothered with that bloody long-winded nonsense.
Maybe not a good idea. What have you got?
I don't like browsers. Are you buying?
If they're any good, I might be.
Well, take your time. It's not like I've got more important things to do than wait on you.
What have you got for sale?
Looking for Tito? That's me. Tito the Butcher.
They need butchers out here?
They do if they want the best kinds of meat. If you're hungry and have gold, then I'm your man.
Is meat all you've got?
Aye. You can buy weapons from the smith or from Webster's. But if it's pork you're after...
Just pork?
Just about. It's not my fault, mate. Blame the rationing. But I can make you up a nice package. Pork steaks, pork chops, pork belly, all the good stuff.
Okay, I'll take a package of meat.
This is just between you and me, all right?
What is it you're after, young sir? Pistols, bullets, or powder? More bangs for your buck. That's what Webster provides.
Do you sell muskets too?
Ah, the noble musket. The very thing a discerning young gentleman needs by his side. But woe betide you if your weapon ends up in the wrong hands.
So do you have any?
Of course. But I can't sell muskets to any young gentleman who walks in off the street. I need Commandant Sebastiano's consent first.
What's Sebastiano's consent got to do with anything?
It seems the young gentleman hasn't been paying attention. The savages are giving us enough trouble as it is, to say nothing of the pirates. If they should get their dirty hands on our muskets, well, who knows what might happen?
Show me what you've got.
Well, well, look what the tide dragged in. The pirate.
You know who I am?
It's not exactly a big place. News travels fast.
All for me. Do you know anything about this area?
Enough to know that you need to watch yourself out in that jungle valley.
Why is that?
'Cause if the animals don't eat you, the Moluccas will. Bloody savages, the lot of them.
They're cannibals?
They're savages. Isn't that the same thing?
Hey, you. What's this? A pirate on the loose in Puerto Isabella? Give me one good reason why I shouldn't have you clapped in irons.
The Commandant knows me.
Sure he does.
Suit yourself. But the Commandant won't be happy if he hears you gave me grief.
All right, but if I find out you're lying, I'll mess you up something terrible.
So can I see him now?
You may speak with the Commandant. And mind you keep a civil tongue while you're about it.
You! What are you doing here? Don't you have a mission on Tacarigua?
Maybe not. I need a better weapon.
The quality of our blades is justly renowned, but I think our muskets will be of interest to you.
What have you got for me?
Fine blades can be forged from copper, and should you need pistol ammunition, you can stock up at Webster's. But you'll want a musket above all else.
I'm looking for Crow. He's got the weapon I need.
That devil! We sank his ship! Not that he was aboard at the time, confound the man. Now my scouts tell me he's in cahoots with the Moluccas. Gone to ground in some heathen temple of theirs. The Earth Temple, I think they call it.
And what if the weapon had been aboard?
That weapon is the devil's work. Bottom of the sea's the best place for it. I doubt Crow would have gone anywhere without it anyhow. All he left aboard the Ghost was a skeleton crew. All dead now, of course. Except for one prisoner, Hawkins.
Has Hawkins told you anything?
No, he's played it dumb thus far, the insolent dog. A fellow pirate might have more luck loosening his tongue, though. Just make sure he knows what's coming to him if he doesn't start talking.
I'll have a word with him.
Be my guest. You'll find him at the foot of the garrison tower.
Have you any idea what they're up to in the temple?
There's only one reason Crow would be interested in these Moluccas. Black magic. It couldn't be anything else.
I'll deal with Crow.
I've had the temple under surveillance. Trust me, you can't do it alone.
Then join with me.
My duty is protecting Puerto Isabella, not attacking heathen temples.
You won't have to. I can do that.
You want me to hand over my protectors and leave Puerto Isabella undefended?
A few good marksmen are all I need.
But you didn't sail here alone? Where are your pirate chums?
Guarding the ship.
Drinking themselves into oblivion, more like miserable rabble. As ever, when there's heroes' work to be done, it's all down to the Inquisition.
You're the best, after all.
It goes without saying that the Inquisition is a superior force. But if we can't follow orders, we're no better than a rabble. Discipline. That's what it's all about.
I have my orders too.
Good man. I sent a chap to scout out the temple. Let's see what he has to say first. His name's Venturo. Find out what he has to report. Then I'll decide if I'm going to help you.
Where are your scouts?
At the Earth Temple, where Crow's hiding out. Go to the gate next to the garrison. Aguilar will fill you in. Alcazar, we might have to send a few chaps on a special mission.
Yes, sir, Commandant.
Any suggestions for volunteers?
I can think of a few specialists.
Jolly good. Off you pop.
What are you doing in here? Who are you? Leave me alone, brute. I'll scream.
I did knock, but I didn't expect to find a woman of your stature in the garrison. I apologize profusely if I disturbed you.
Of course not. So rude of me not to introduce myself. I'm Isabella Dolores de la Florentina, daughter of the Commandant.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm not good enough to try this yet. So, what do you do here?
Fashion is my passion. I've been researching. I have a vision, a new look for noble women. Leopard print. It'll be huge. Animal skins, horns, feathers.
Not like the icky natives' clothes, wild but classy.
Exactly. You understand there's a market. Okay. But you'd need to get all the right equipment. Animal trophies are much sought after.
Yes, but I mean, you need to remove the skins.
Oh, I have both a hunting knife and pinking shears. Say, are you going to be in town long?
You want me to help you with something?
You are so sweet. Well, now you mention it, do you think you could get me some materials for my designs?
Animal trophies, I'm guessing.
Well, a jaguar skin would be nice. You can use my knife to skin it. For accessories, I wanted some fangs and maybe a tusk. You'll need a jaw chisel for that. And it would make me so happy to have the feather of a firebird for my hairpiece. The natives could show you how. Please say you'll help me.
I'll do what I can.
Thanks. Here's the knife. Maybe I'll make you a reward.
Do you like it here?
Oh, yes. It's so inspiring to someone creative like me. We are creating a new world. Though I suppose the fact the old one is at war is less good.
After her death, he supposedly broke a tooth from her comb after every fight. When only one tooth was left, he set out for the Crystal Fortress, where he intended to finish his vendetta and then bury the comb. That might be worth remembering.
Please, don't interrupt. I'm trying to think.
Got a problem?
I just need to remember something.
Maybe I can help.
No, it'll come back to me. At least I hope it will. Stop arsing about.
Now listen here, men. I need volunteers for a very special mission. That means the port will have fewer defenders for the meantime. So I need you all to exercise the utmost vigilance. Understood? Stand to attention. Watch it, boy. Don't make any trouble here. We're watching you. Stand to attention.
Hey, you!
I need to find Venturo.
You're miles off in that case.
So far as I know, he's somewhere around the big temple.
Well, you're gonna have to find your way there first. Go and see Torres. He'll stop you getting lost. Head out in that direction and follow the path to the crossing. Keep going straight on from there, and you'll soon see a tower. That's where Torres is. He'll show you the way. But stay on the path if you don't want to end up worm food.
Don't touch anything here.
Here, take this meat.
Tawanga, Gucho. Now we will talk.
Can you help me fight Crow?
What are you? Look like a pirate, yet talk like a bluecoat.
I'm still trying to figure that out myself.
Crow is a liar. Yet Bakia and the Tonkas all follow him. The way he brings with him are not good for my people.
So why do they follow him?
He has power. He carries the spear of the Tiwas.
The Titan harpoon. Do you know what he plans to do with it?
He will call the Tiwas, as it was done thousands of years ago.
The Tiwas?
Hidanguchu, do you know nothing? The Tiwas are everything and everywhere. In the fire, earth, water and sky. Once they were subjugated and sank into a long sleep.
Titans? You're talking about the Titans?
If that is what the Guchos call them, then yes.
What will happen when the Tiwas return?
Nothing good. Not for your people or mine. The Tiwas are angry. Angry that they have been forgotten. With the spear, Crow can use their anger for himself. They will do what he commands.
Then I need to stop him.
Gee, but I am a prisoner here. I cannot help you.
So what should I do?
Go west. Find my people, the Shaganumbi. Talk to Chani.
Chani? Who's that?
The daughter of Bakir. Her voodoo is strong. She will know what to do.
I've got the wine you wanted.
I knew you wouldn't let me down, love. Don't worry, I won't see you go short. I'll take as many bottles as you can find.
Here's another bottle.
Thanks, love.
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 What have we here? Pirate, are you? Good man. Well, pull up a pew and come join me then. Plenty of room. Inquisition seems fond of you. Letting you roam about as you want, eh?
I made a deal with Sebastiano.
Ha ha! And here was me thinking you didn't make deals with pirates.
There's some things you don't need to know.
Man with secrets, eh? I can respect that. But you didn't swim here, so you must have a ship nearby, I'm guessing.
So, why did you land here?
Captain's idea. We weighed anchor in a small bay not far from here. The captain, he took off into the jungle with a troop of the lads alongside him.
You didn't go with them?
Not me job. Ship's cook me. Fighting someone else's duty. Closest I get to danger is boiling up lobsters. Nippy little bastards they are.
There's a watchtower not far from that bay.
Aye, manned by a couple of Inquisition novices. Easy pickings for the captain.
What happened then?
Well, we raided the watchtower food stores, and I started cooking up a nice stew.
I mean with the Inquisition.
Oh, well, we saw sails. One of those bloody big Inquisition warships. I was all for surrendering then and there, only some bloody fool here wanted to stop 'em boarding us. Full broadside of cannon fire soon put paid to him, and the rest of us.
You were the only survivor?
Ship's cook. I know all the best places to hide and avoid the argy-bargy. As if we ever stood any chance against a boatload of protectors.
What happened to your ship?
The Ghost. At the bottom of the sea now, more's the pity. She was an ugly old bint, but she always got you where you wanted to go.
I've got a couple of questions for you.
Oh, that's nice. Before we get to that, though, what can you do for me?
That depends on what you can tell me.
I can tell you plenty, but I need to know what you're gonna do for me in return.
So what do you want?
What do you think? I want out of here.
Tell me what you know, and I'll see what I can do.
That's better. You said you were a pirate, eh?
That's right.
Then you'll be knowing about the Creed.
Of course I know the Creed.
Then you'll know what happens to a pirate who violates it.
Of course.
You break a deal, and it's dishonor for life. That's what the Creed says. So, we'll make a deal, you and me, and honor the Creed. I'll tell you everything I know, and you'll get me out of here before you sail off again. We're brother pirates. You help me, I help you.
Okay, we've got a deal.
Aye. Then ask your questions.
Captain Crow, did he have a weapon with him when he went ashore?
Know about that, do you, clever lad?
What kind of weapon was it?
A spear. Old and magical, that's all I know. A genuine voodoo treasure. Captain kept it hidden. Wouldn't let anyone near it.
Do you know where he got the spear from?
You've got a real hard-on for that thing, ain't you? Well, all right then. We were at sea, right out in the middle of nowhere. And there it was, rising up out of the ocean, something the likes of which we've never seen before. The Water Temple. That's what it was. I swear, as sure as I'm sitting here. We were all scared shitless. All but Crow. He just marched straight in there like it was just another port whorehouse. And when he came out again, he was carrying that spear.
The Water Temple. Where is it?
Only the captain knew the course that brought us there. Only he could tell you.
What happened afterwards?
The captain, he changed. Started hiding away alone in his cabin. Some said he was just getting drunk. Others that he was conducting them voodoo rituals.
What do you think?
That he didn't get that spear for free. No, the captain had to pay the price. I think he made a deal with something. Something the sort you don't ever want to know about.
Why's Crow here? What's he up to?
Think he shares his plans with me, lad? I'm just the cook. No one tells me anything, least of all the captain.
Come on, you must have heard something.
He's looking for some old temple here. That's all I know, I swear.
Is that everything you've got to tell me?
Everything. I swear it on the creed. Now it's up to you to keep your end of the deal.
I won't forget. I promise. You got an escape plan?
Aye. The door opens, I run up the stairs to the battlements, jump down, and run out into the valley. There's a cave there. Saw it when they dragged me here. Perfect for hiding from anyone sent after me.
How am I supposed to get you out of here?
Sebastiano's got the key. There's your clue right there.
You want me to steal the key from him?
That'd be one way. But maybe a smart lad like you could think of another.
I spoke to Hawkins.
Did he tell you anything useful?
Just that Crow is looking for an old temple.
But he doesn't know what Crow's planning?
He was the ship's cook. All he knows is how to make stew.
In which case, he can stew in the tower a little longer. What?
Maybe not.
Stand to attention. Present arms.
No, I don't have time right now.
Nothing here for me. Crack. Nothing here to take. Crack. Nothing. Oh well. Nothing here for me.
What are you doing? My place is here now.
No meat to cook.
They pay me to stand guard, not talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sheko, why do you do that?
I have 10 crates here for you.
Then you've earned your reward. Here, have this powder bag. The material's specially made to keep the powder dry. A pleasure doing business.
Likewise. I've talked to the Commandant about Crow.
And?
The Protectors attacked him and took one of his men prisoner. Crow escaped and is headed to the Earth Temple.
And that's where we'll take the spear off him.
Looks like the only way to do it.
Good work. Now, off you go and get us some help.
I know just where to go. Crow's ship was sunk by the Inquisition.
Ah, bugger. We could have used it. At least now we know he's not going anywhere. Thanks for the news, lad.
What happens if we go look for the natives?
Well, there's a village full of them west of here. There's a fair chance you'll run into him before then. Always lurking about the jungle, your average savage. Love the place.
So what if we run into them?
If they want to talk, we'll talk to them. And if they want to fight, well, we can oblige them there too. Rather be fighting with them savages than against them. That voodoo magic of theirs. Who wants to be facing that?
Crow managed to make a deal with them, didn't he?
You find out how he did it, and maybe we can do the same. And who knows? Maybe they'll even turn you into a bloody voodoo magician.
Let's head into the jungle and look for Crow among the natives.
All right. As soon as you're ready to go, let me know.
Just take a look around.
You lead, I'll follow.
This way. Ah, the Sword Coast. Been a fair old while. Let me think which route to take.
You been here before?
I've been everywhere, lad. Everywhere. The things I've seen, the places I've been. Half the stories you wouldn't even believe.
Just half?
Quiet, damn you. Let me think. Ah, now I remember. This way. Follow old Steelbeard. This way, lad. I remember this place. The shorter ways through the valley, and the longer ones over the pass. Safest to go over the pass, though.
What's along the other way?
A lot of bloody nastiness that we don't need to go messing about with. Monsters, lad. Bloody hordes of them. We'll play it safe. Always the best way. This way. Follow me. Follow old Steelbeard. This way, lad. Stay behind me. This way, lad! Follow old Steelbeard. Stay behind me. Hang up. This place stinks.
What's wrong?
Something about this cave's not right. Take a closer look at that. I don't want anyone sneaking up behind us.
Whatever.
You've been around. What do you know about this voodoo stuff?
Enough to bloody know to leave it well alone. Men robbed of their minds, used as puppets. Scary business, voodoo.
Are you talking about those voodoo dolls?
Oh, there's worse than that. Stuff that can suck the life right out of you. Take my advice, girl. You stay well away from them Malacca savages.
You think I'm just some helpless girl? I've got this far without you, and I can look after myself just fine.
Just giving you the benefit of my hard-won experience.
Experience of what? Getting drunk? Ugh, only if you're buying, you mad old bard.
To swimming with...
Bah! Fly, little hummingbird, fly!
Onakaraka!
Not bad.
A voodoo nail was given to us as a sign of friendship, but that didn't stop us selling it on to a merchant in Antigua. Typical pirates.
Just take a look around.